Welcome back and prepare to be bedazzled because today we're going to be commencing my review of the DC Multiverse Deadman action figure. Is this action figure a paragon of resonant perfection, or should it be relegated to the dumpster, or is it characterized by insipid unalloyed mediocrity in the form of a quantitative score? I have to rate this action figure to be an 8 out of 10. Is he a meritorious, stupendous, extraordinary, stellar action figure? Does this action figure hit all cylinders? Does he emulate his comic book counterpart? Of course. This action figure has some nifty accessories that include some smoke effects in tandem with a spirit. Furthermore, he also comes bundled with a collectible art card as well as a stand. So he includes ample accessories. Unfortunately, much of my relief, much of my elation, much of my gratification, they managed to consolidate a myriad of accessories into the packaging. He also has a windowed box, which is another redeeming quality. So why did I deduct a couple points? Why did I not rate him to be a 10 out of 10? Is he the quintessential Deadman action figure? Is he impeccable? Does he hit all cylinders? Is he flawless? Does he trump other Deadman action figures? Does he eclipse other Deadman action figures in terms of his intrinsic value? Well, I do believe that this is the optimal Deadman action figure. Is he donning his DC Rebirth attire? Presumably. I'm not well acclimated with the character. Hopefully you're acclimatized to the lore of the DC Multiverse. But I do not know much about Deadman, unfortunately. But it's a character that intrigues me, that I want to be able to learn in meticulous depths. So, this action figure coincides eminently well with a prodigious 6 to 7 inch action figure collection. He stands around 7 inches tall. Is he a divine, ambrosial, celestial warrior? Who knows? Can he easily subdue adversaries and trounce them? Who knows? Are his attacks ineffably potent? Who knows? I'm under the axiom that he could easily mangle, mutilate, ravage, and disfigure his adversaries. Is he a martyr? I'm under the axiom that he's practically impervious to damage, but I do not know about his capabilities. However, if he's already deceased, if he's already a cadaver, if he's already a decedent, then I doubt that he can get slaughtered again. So, he does have a high quality sculpt, high quality textures, high quality shadings, high quality details, and high quality accessories. He also has latitude for dynamic posability. He's sporting ample points of articulation, so you can maneuver him into nearly any pose that you could conceive of in the bowels of your mind. Is he in his astral form? Who knows? I do not know about his defensive capabilities, nor anything about his attack prowess. Can he possess his adversaries? Who the shell knows? Is he an anti-hero? Or a hero? Possibly. Is he deemed to be a noble, valiant, stoic, gallant warrior? Possibly. As I stated earlier, I do not know about this character's lore, but I'm presuming that he is part of the pantheon of superheroes of the DC Multiverse. But who knows? I love his stern expression. He looks like he's ready to enter the fray and be embroiled in combat and subdue his adversaries and prevail in battles against them. Can anyone survive a tussle against Deadman? Who knows how easily he can best his fearsome foes. But the only reason I'm deducting points from this incredible action figure is because he commands a steep, staggering, hefty, exorbitant, lofty price point of $20 plus sales tax, which is 250% the price point of an 8 October's Marvel Legends action figure. And even though we're acquiescing to paying $20 plus sales tax for this Deadman action figure, We don't receive a Build-A-Figure piece. We don't receive additional figures. And we don't receive any comic books. And his articulation is not on par with articulation of an 8 Darktopus Marvel Legends action figures. If you recollect, the 8 Darktopus Marvel Legends action figures were sporting 32 to 40 points of articulation. They also came bundled with a comic book as well as a Build-A-Figure piece for a meticulously detailed Colossal Behemoth of a 14 to 16 inch Build-A-Figure. So even though this is my favorite iteration of Deadman in action figure form, even though this is presumably the quintessential, optimal, utmost best Deadman action figure, I just would have preferred if we received additional figures, comic books, and perhaps even video games, as well as Blu-rays and DVDs of DC Comics movies and TV series for $20 plus sales tax. We should be receiving DC Comics video games, DC Comics comic books, DC Comics television series, DC Comics posters, and additional DC Comics action figures, as well as Build-A-Figure pieces as a steep price point of $20 plus sales tax. So, he's a high quality figure, and I'm hoping that he can be procured in the pending future via the second-hand market for closer to $10 plus sales tax. I hope that you deem this video to be insightful and enthralling. I hope that you are regaled, bedazzled, amused, and entertained. Is he a vigilante? Is he an anti-hero? Who knows? I always appreciate when action figures have a metallic sheen. I also appreciate whenever action figures have a weathering effect, and whenever they have paint washes and highlights. So, this action figure is indeed exceptional and will stand out among your prodigious action figure collection. Once again, I'm done adjudicating over this matter. 8 out of 10 is my final verdict. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.